Hello, I'm MC2 and the worst rapper in the world. How you doing tonight? Tonight, we are looking for the edge. Full derp ahead for the edge. We are doing a comments video. We've got a little panel. If anybody's interested in being on the panel and have some comments you'd like to share, some screenshots or something, send me a message. If you don't want to be on the panel, but you got something fun, send it to me and we'll put it up on the screen and talk about it for a little bit. I've got with me today a few people. Let me see here. We've got Jordan and Kirsten.
Hi.
Hello. So we had Jordan Blake, who was just on the last debate with Brennan. And how you doing, Jordan?
I am doing great. Still.
All right. At 10 minutes did not change that much. Very nice to hear.
Nope.
You see me twice on the screen there. I'm going to have to fix that or something. So, but because you don't want to see me twice because that's terrible. Right. I think I got that. All right. So we've got with Jordan, we've got Kirsten, who's also in New Zealand. How you doing, Kirsten?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm excellent. And then we've got the other Jordan Sweet, who's in the upper left-hand corner there. How you doing, Jordan?
I'm doing great. Just ready to revel in some floor stupidity.
Yep. So yeah, we've got some comments here queued up and ready to go, and they're gonna be great. Now, last week, if you may remember Jordan Sweet. I don't know, what are we gonna call you, Mr. Sweet and Mr. Blake? I don't know, something like that. We'll have to figure that out. There's one too many Jordans.
You could call me the Jord. That's what I go by on.
The Jord. All right.
Yeah.
That works. The Jord was on with Mario/Simon. His real name is Simon, but it really tweaked him when I called him Mario. The reason why I called him Mario is because that's the name of the account he's using on Facebook. It's not his account. He's using somebody else's account. So he gets upset when I call him Mario, but I don't know, that's your account. But Mario had nothing to offer. It's been a whole week now. What do you think about that, the Jord?
I was honestly surprised. It didn't surprise me at all. Like, the most surprising thing about that debate was the fact that he showed up. His irrelevant ramblings, his incoherent speech, just the fact that every other word that came out of his mouth was an insult was just as much as I suspected of Mario. So, not surprised and surprised at the same time.
Yep. Yeah, so a couple people engaged with him on Facebook. He posted on the video almost every single comment. He pasted the same comment. Now, Facebook auto flags that, and they're all blocked as spam. I let them through, and it was a link to a Facebook discussion. I think the link did not work. So he posted 40 different times a link that did not work. So we've got Ilya. Oh my goodness. So I got this new. Let me show you here. A little behind the scenes here. I got this. This is to block sound so I can type a little louder, because I type like loud. I don't know if it's worked all that well. We'll see. A couple people said they could still hear, but I bump it. So, Andrew Baker, are you the one debating Special Agent Victor, or is that Team Skeptic? I already debated Special Agent Victor a couple weeks ago. What was I saying? Oh, check my Discord. Yeah. So yeah, I did. And is Team Skeptic debating him? Team Skeptic is scheduled. Last I saw, he was going to debate Flat Earth Aussie Jesus, the Aryan's anti-Semite. and misogynist, racist. Make sure I get all the correct adjectives in there. He's a horrible person, and I was going to debate him, but I chose not to. There's 47 people missing. What's that? I chose not to because of how horrible he is, and he thought I got scared off. I did not get scared off. I was not interested in platforming that turd. So, anyway, I've seen him on Facebook yapping and trying to claim that I ran off. But yes, he doesn't get to be on my channel. So that is who I think the Team Skeptic will be debating. But maybe, I don't know. Team Skeptic was feeling rather sick, so he may have that one sickness that everybody's talking about. We don't know. So he's been sick for a couple days. So, all right, Glober Mom sent a couple. Let's see. Is that, I'm going to look at that, make sure it's big enough. Nope, it's not. So, all right, how about this? The George said, do you have any that you can present, or do you need me to present them?
I sent you a few on Facebook.
Okay.
Pretty much my very short interaction with the King Forth Nathan Thompson, and I was active in his group for all of about 5 minutes, and he himself personally came and told me that my comment was not scientific and therefore I was muted. I'm waiting very patiently for my mute to run out so that I can come back and tell him how my comment was scientific. You'll see. It was actually on a post.
I'm sure he will see how scientific it was and agree immediately.
Yeah. He posted a video from what's his name? It's Anthony Riley, but his YouTube name, Sleeping Warrior.
Yeah,
that's it. He posted a video from Sleeping Warrior, which actually has been redacted. He thought that he had proven that moonlight is cold by taking an infrared camera and pointing it at I think it was a sheet of metal or something, and the metal had holes poked into it, and under the holes it was colder than under the covering. And I posted a comment on Nathan's post saying that if Sleeping Warrior were to do the exact same experiment without the presence of the moon, he would gain the same results. Now, Sleeping Warrior, to his credit, did that and went and did it without the moon and got the same results. But Nathan Thompson apparently didn't think that that was scientific, because how are you going to test the moonlight when the moonlight's not there? And I'll let the comment speak for itself. If it's
all right, I'm working on it. I went and messed up my my folder here of stuff. I put the wrong one in the wrong folder. So, like, I got one from Glober Mom in the wrong spot. Oh, I just did it again.
Apparently, Nathan Thompson has never heard of a control group.
He does not know what a control is. So, all right. Glober Mom, Jimmy B. Oh, that's it. All right. Oh, I went and closed it. I'm kind of screwing these things up a little bit. So tell you what, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put up mine, and then you guys can look, and then we'll talk about it while I try to undo the mess that I made that none of you can see except for me. All right, do you guys see what I put up there?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
And it's visible on the screen. Stream.
Right.
Yeah,
so,
stream.
Let's see. There it is. All right. So, can one of you read that? Is that readable?
Oh yeah, it's definitely readable here, and it's also readable on the stream.
So yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead, somebody.
I'll do it.
Okay, yeah, you go ahead.
All right. They're blocking everything about 5G, saying there's no evidence against ionizing radiation. Somebody replies, I know, it makes me furiously angry that people are already suffering. Toon says, listen, is there any evidence that 5G is ionizing? I've not seen any yet. I don't need evidence past the people becoming rapidly ill in places where towers have been built outside their homes. This has been going on, therefore 5G slash 5. This has been going on, therefore 5G. 5G is just the most recent and most dangerous. Toon replies, that was a good article and is worthwhile, but both of you and Chris seem to think 5G is ionizing. Believing without evidence makes it a religious belief. I don't need evidence. That was great. All right. It's a scientific fact to do some research. Even cell phones have ionizing radiation. I'm sure cell phone manufacturers would love to know that. It's a scientific fact that cell phones have ionizing radiation. Okay, please show this. Maybe you would want to start by using Einstein-Planck equation to get the energy level of a photon at whatever cell phone frequency you want to examine. Then compare to the minimum ionization energy required to ionize a cesium atom. This is the atom with the lowest ionization energy. The floor is yours.
So yeah, so yeah, they I was saying in the last stream, it's a religious belief for a lot of these people. I don't need evidence. Past people becoming ill. That's just the correlation. So it's a sad thing. And then people burn down towers or attack people. So
Right.
so I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna, because here's the thing, the one thing that's different about the 5G people versus flat earthers is generally they accept science, because how else are you gonna show that it's harmful? So they don't run from science like flat earthers do. So I'm like, well, there you go. I'll just kind of flood them with science and ask them to use the Einstein-Planck equation. Like, what's that?
That's actually incredible. It's like, I saw a meme not too long ago, and I know memes aren't evidence, but it actually illustrated this point very well. People use the map of America with 5G coverage, and then the map of coronavirus cases, and they say, oh yeah, this proves that 5G causes coronavirus. Or I'm sorry, probably shouldn't say that on stream, get you demonetized, Tim.
Yeah, it's okay.
But
they they have a couple, they've clarified their rules on it, so yeah.
But yeah, they take the fact that 5G towers are present in densely populated areas, and that coronavirus is also present in densely populated areas, and they use that correlation to assume that 5G causes the virus. What this meme did, and I wish I could said, all right, does that also mean that sex shops cause coronavirus?
Jordan,
because sex shops are
your connection's a little rough, so yeah,
I'm sorry,
I don't know what it is. You get a little robot-y here every once in a while.
Let me actually drop out, and I'll drop back into the stream and to the meeting in a few minutes, because I'm gonna do something real quick with my computer.
All right,
I'll be right back.
All right, well, I think I actually have that exact map is one of my things here coming up. So
cool. Yeah, if you don't, I do. So
so I'll tell you what. Let's get Jordan's Jordan Blake's thing here. We got this. Brett Crenshaw says, since you claim I don't know anything about photography. Please answer how the car worked on the moon.
Yeah, Kirsten sent me some of these as well to send to you. So I I think that was her. That was you.
Yeah, that was me.
How? What is that?
So he was saying that how come on the photos of the moon that you can't see the stars, and then trying to explain basic photography to him, he then came out with that. Yeah,
That's awesome. I don't know how you do that. All right, look, we've got the Jord coming back in, so we know.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Let's see. Oh, this one. So, all right, here's the next one. Azriel, who's the cat from the Smurfs, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think Rail, but I'm gonna call her Azriel. Says I bet you guys think water is wet, huh?
Yeah, that was one with me, I think. Yeah, Azrael is. Oh my goodness. So
one of Mario's friends, right?
Yes, yeah. Mario brought him over from their group, the Do You Even Science Bro group, which is odd. The one that's not mine, but yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I think that was an evolution thread, to be honest, because I do like talking about all different kinds of science on the group, and that was in an evolution thread, and they said, "Oh, I bet you guys think water is wet."
Oh, that's Mario and his friends in that group. I don't know if you can really take them seriously. I have no idea.
I can't tell you if Azrael is real or just a Poe. From that comment, I kind of want to lean toward Poe. I don't want to think someone is. Yeah. Anyway.
7 plus blue equals goat. So Say What says he'd like to join. Send me a message on one of those. Look in the video description to find out how to contact me. So, if you really want to join. So, and Multi Tom wants me to do a rap. Sorry, there are limits to free speech. So, all right, let's see. Let's get another. I got the third one here from. It's big. All right, so we got.
That was you.
This is Mario. His real name is Simon, but he's hijacked the account of somebody named Mario. All right. You want to read it?
Yeah, so he's basically telling me the Big Bang came from the Bible. I don't know what to say to that.
Yep. Let's see.
It's Mario.
Yeah. So you respond back, okay, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. This is turning into a meme. I'm dying. Yep.
And I think and I'm sure Simon has demonstrated this. What was it, last week or whatever? Very well on his own, but he has a very strange thought process, and I think it comes from that. What is his name, Lemaitre or something, that worked on the Big Bang Theory, and the fact that he also kind of worked with the church sometimes. Therefore, the Big Bang is the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also thinks that in order to do science, you can only do science if you personally do it.
Right.
Yeah. And you has to be exactly the same. Exactly.
When you're repeating an experiment, it has to be the same.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. The room has to be the same size. And somebody was asking, if you use beakers, do the manufacturer of the beaker have to be the same?
Yes. It must be.
So all right, say what? Yes, you are something Ohio, right? They lie Ohio. I'm going to send some. He wants to come on, so I'm going to send an email to say what. So, am I correct on who you are? Yeah. Okay. You say yes. All right. So.
Yes, he's the actual liberals.
All right. Give me just a second. I'm going to send the Zoom link to him.
Yeah.
So there we go.
You know, it's funny too, Unite. I see Mr. Unite for the Children said you have to use the actual lead balls. That is initially what Simon said too in the well, he might be referring to the debate, but oh my goodness, yeah, he said you had to use the exact same ones, which was okay.
They have to be the same size, has to be in the same room, and lead is very hard to get.
Very hard to get.
Very hard, yeah.
What's so good?
I've never seen lead in my life. It's like gold.
Oh, so all right. Ilya Moon sent a message that just said from Multi Tom Tom, and the last one says, "'Cause you're a ho Ilya" was her favorite comment ever. So there you go. Multi Tom Tom just now says, "Lol Cavendish." Excellent debunk. Excellent. Very, very well thought out and detailed in your refutation of the details there. So, yep.
If we laugh at science, it's therefore wrong.
There we go.
Yes.
Oh, Warphead Z says you can't spell scientific method without meth. So, very nice.
I'm sure Simon agrees with that statement.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. These are not in order. We're moving on to the George said. So let's see.
Yeah, you might want to start with that one.
Radiative cooling, numbnuts. All right. I'll be Nathan. You be yourself. Go ahead.
All right. One second. Sorry,
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can get my inner Nathan out. I won't try. All right.
Sorry about that. All right. Radiative cooling numbnuts do the same. Again, this was in response to Sleeping Warrior's experiment on cold moonlight. I said, radiative cooling numbnuts do the same experiment on a night with no moonlight. Bet your results are the same.
Jordan Sweet, how do you test moonlight when no moon is around, Einstein? Muted for a week for lying and making the dumbest empty claim I've ever heard in 5 years. When you come back, show us how you tested moonlight on a night when the moon wasn't out.
Yeah, there was more to that. I just didn't grab it. It was honestly him just being an idiot. But I said, you misunderstand. You make the moon your control variable, which I think I meant independent variable or dependent variable. I don't know. I made a mistake there is all I know. But you misunderstand. You make the moon the controlled variable. You change the presence of the moon. If your results are the same, then your hypothesis is wrong.
Hey, you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got you. Say what? All right, Nathan Thompson says, laugh at that comment and I'll block you. You made one of the dumbest comments I've seen in the last 5 years of running this group. Nobody will miss your scientific illiteracy. Laughing at it, maybe. So, looks like you laughed at his comment when he told you not to. So, very nice.
Rebel.
Yes. So, yeah, Nathan does not understand anything about science. To nobody's surprise.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, so the new voice is Mr. Say What. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
I'm good.
Great.
Is
I had a guy come today ask me, told me, said, if the Earth was rotating, why don't we see the clouds flying by us at 1,000 miles an hour? I just deleted the comment, man.
Oh my goodness, that is yep. Yeah, so yeah, he doesn't know what it is the independent variable that you wiggle, and according to Sleeping Warrior, and
Actually, To Sleeping Warrior's credit, a few days after he posted the video in question, he went on to post another video, which I have in my history. The title of it was, "Riley did not prove cold moonlight. I was wrong," which, to his credit, it takes a lot to admit you're wrong. And not that he deserves much credit, but he does deserve that credit there.
Yep. So let's see. I'm getting a little say what? A little bit of microphone noise from you, and I think Jordan, the Jord, as well. Just a little from Jordan. I think say what? I muted you just for a second, because I think there's I don't know. Maybe you can see about if you can have your microphone be a little more consistent or something.
Is that better?
I think so. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I turned my TV off.
Oh, there you go. So, all right. Let's see. That was. Let's see if this. I'm gonna look at the next one here. All right. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
Riley's never going to get the whole difference. But I mean, that Newton and Einstein are talking about the same thing.
yeah, they don't disagree.
Yeah. Well, Einstein debunked him. I mean, hey,
But Newtonian, Einsteinian physics snaps the wand in two. Isn't that the thing?
Yeah. So, all right. Here is Nathan. Oh my goodness, there is definitely some feedback coming. That's you, Jordan. Sweet, I think. So, okay. Nathan says, muted a week. 1, post science. 2, stop using the B word, believe. And 3, we don't allow insults. Comply or leave. Thanks. Nathan, you are the king of not doing any of breaking all those rules. Absolutely. Oh. Oh, and then here's the result. There we go. Admin turned off your ability to post and comment.
There it is.
Oh,
so is Kent Hovind his new idol?
I don't know, but if you read at the bottom there, the previous comment,
Oh my God.
we don't allow insults, Nathan Thompson. And then what did you say to him? Yes, you insulted him. So well done, Nathan. Well done.
Amazing.
Got muted for posting science. So let's see. What does Multi Tom Tom? Is he trolling here? You believe you live in a ball, so who's stupid at Andrew Baker? Well, Multi Tom Tom, people think the Earth is flat would be the answer to that question. So okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. We've got Glober Mom sent some. Let's have a look at those. Let's see. This is from DOS Dude. So DOS Dude, maybe? Let's see. All right. You team no skeptic and fight the flat earther lying fools. Period, comma. No capital. You guys have no for the globe. No capital. You guys love proving you have no evidence for globe. Period, comma. No capital. The earth is flat deal with you lying fool. Comma, period. He's mixing it up.
I'm sorry.
Oh. You vid prove you deny reality and love only to lie. He got the period right there. No capital.
No comment.
You are another pathetic lying globe cultist. Cultists. The plural is a problem form. You and Team Skeptic all have been debunked.
That's a double plural, MC, don't you know? You and Team Skeptic all have been debunked. Okay. Team Skeptic and you, Elk, have failed to debunk flat Earth. The Earth, 2 spaces, has already been proved to be flat, you lying fool. So.
No space, comma?
Not 1 space, comma.
but you've got period, comma, and comma period. So a valiant effort, but you missed the space comma. How do you
don't you learn like capital letters and everything when you're like 5 or?
I'm guessing this guy is not a native English speaker, but so this is a work of art. I will need to put this one on my website. This is too good. All right, so the nice thing is I can do it quick. So hold on. We're gonna go my site. It's WordPress. So pages. I'm just gonna call it comments. Add new page. There you go, comments and Glober Mom. That is a good one.
That's prime.
And it is live. There it is. mctune.net/comments. So there you go. Oh, there is still some audio stuff going on. I don't know if it's Say What or Jordan, but
I've been muting myself, so
okay.
I'll mute them.
All right, that was a good one. That I got to tell you, Glober Mom, that was good. All right, here comes the second one from Glober Mom. Got to zoom in here. Jimmy B commented, "Don't listen to this lady. She's an order of the Eastern Star Globe pusher spreading propaganda." An order of the Eastern Star Globe pusher spread. I don't know where the adjectives and nouns fall in this one.
Star Globe for sure.
Yep, that's awesome, Jimmy B. Jimmy B, you really got it right there, I guess. So
Nailed it.
all right, let's see. We got another here. Oh, this one. Is this third one, Glober Mom? Is this on yours? I mean, this is a rare gift. Look at that. It is from Daniel Pratt. So zoomed in too much. So Daniel, from being chained up onto the water heater, says, "Oh look, another delusional liberal with a big pharma agenda." Was this even responding to? I mean, maybe it was. I don't know the context of the video, but was it a political video or I don't know, medicine-based thing? Hey, tell me, Globe Monkey Mom, how many little evolved monkey babies have you aborted before you finally had one to poison with vaccines and scientism ignorance?
Must have been a vaccine video.
So she says, yeah, it was my first video of him. Oh, you covered him. I covered him too. He's such a lovely. So
I mean, I've been getting vaccines for 20 years, and I've been getting a flu shot for 20 years, and I'm still around. So I'm assuming I'm safe getting them.
yeah.
Are you certain you don't have autism?
Yeah,
I might. You never know.
You want to know what's funny is I guarantee that Pratt has been vaccinated. So there you go. Glober Mom says he said that because my Granny Mom character has a pill in her hand, and I told him time to take your meds. Let's see. Sean Hawkins says, when I was a kid, I was vaccinated for everything under the sun because I traveled to Europe with my parents. Now, I mean, sometimes you got to be honest, Sean Hawkins. I mean, where's your proof that you're not,
autistic.
The
Come
only
on.
time I had
I'm kidding.
the only time I had any issues over having shots is when I went to Iraq. But I got like 35 shots at once, and I got sick. But I mean, a couple of days, just a little nauseous. But other than that,
Yeah.
That's to be expected, though. That's
When you need to get that money in a short time.
yeah.
Well, that's a treat there from Daniel Pratt. Congratulations on that. So, all right, that's the last one from Glober Mom. We got over from both Jordans. So, anybody else has any? Feel free. Let's see if anybody put them in.
Unfortunately, I'm as bad as a flirt when it comes to technology. I'm no, I wouldn't even. I was trying to share this picture I have of a crane, and the bottom of the hook lands right above the moon, and I posted it in one of my community posts, and I put a post. I said I busted NASA lowering the moon to change the light bulb.
I love those.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got a few more here we can look at. Brainy Beaver said he might be able to come on. He's got some stuff he's doing, and so Punchy's here.
I love this.
Punchy can come in. Let me send that link to Mr. U sent a couple things here.
Yeah, I love me some Brainy. He's awesome, man. Great content.
Yeah. I love his work with the green screen because it's so
funny.
So dumb.
Yeah, it's so dumb. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, let's see. Here's from Mr. U on Discord sent this. Okay. So the first one is the cover of the book. Let's see. All right, hold on. Oh yeah, Flat Earth is for Dummies 101. I mean, Flat Earth Dummies 101.
My fave is going to always be when him and FTFE was stealing Jam Truth cameras.
All right. Flat Earth is for Dummies. I mean, Flat Earth Dummies 101. Definition of dummy, indoctrinated in globe from birth. Wow. This is like a book cover.
Do they sell the book?
Yeah, he says, I found this great figure in a Flat Earth book. First image is the book cover. Second is figure 15. Look at the map and the path on Antarctica, and then read the text beneath it. All right. So here is... inside. All right.
Wait. Did they not crop out the part where it said screenshot from Sims? I'm pretty sure they, like, on the book cover it says at the bottom Sims 4 screenshot. Couldn't even crop out the
Elaine Chadwick Clanton. All right, and maybe we could have Elaine on for a debate. That'd be super. I'm sure she's got a lot of smartness. So, all right. So, should we believe this account? According to WikiTravel, all visitors to the South Pole head north on leaving, since that is literally the only direction from which you can go. Yet somehow, Fiennes and Burton continued on to Ross Island, which appears to be the shortest trek of their journey across the ice. Let's assume for the moment that Fiennes and Burton actually believe they traveled across. All right. So, yeah. When you're at the South Pole, at the actual one point that is the geographic South Pole, every direction away is north.
Yeah.
They think the whole continent, I guess, anywhere you're at is anywhere from there, anywhere there. How do sailors sail around Antarctica if it's only north by the compass?
They don't. Anybody who says they've done it is a globalist and Irish shill.
Right, yeah, of course.
So, all right. That's awesome. All right, we got another one from Jordan Sweet here.
Let's see. Oh, Kitty Stray is another lovely person in Mario's group.
Yeah, this one was when they tried to debunk the experiment I told Simon I did in our debate. Kitty, for some reason, thought that I said that I witnessed it in 1989. So I posted a video of me saying, and I believe the timestamp is 138 in the debate, where I said 8 or 9. And here she is attempting to tell me what I said. And I just, how can you?
Are they talking about Haley's Comet?
No, we're talking about the ISS transit, which I witnessed with my grandfather, and I actually did speak to him. I was actually 9 years old, even though I went with 8 because that just sounded better to me. But yeah, it just, it's like saying, you said the sky is red. No, I said it was blue. No, nope, nope. You said it was red. Don't matter that you're the person who said it. The fact that I heard something and that Google's auto voice recognition software picked up 89 is apparently proof that I said that I saw the ISS 7 years before I was born. Which I don't understand.
And Kitty took a screenshot of it, of the auto text. Must not have actually listened.
No.
Or something. Yeah, I love that. So, all right, let's see. I got a couple emails even.
I'd like to get an experiment from someone on the west coast of the ocean, to kill the sun moves away from us. At sunset, get them to film through a telescope right when the sun sets, or film through the camera when the sun sets. Film through the telescope immediately. Shouldn't the sun reappear through the telescope?
Yeah, we can do that.
We can do that.
That's what I want to get, because I'm so sick of them saying it gets further away from us. I mean, even though Red's rhetoric did the all-day sun observation, that debunked their claim. And who was it? Sean Hufford that did the drone where he went up when the sun set. He went up. It came back in view. It went away. He went up more. I'm pretty sure. All that still don't, in their eyes, debunk their claim. But whatever.
It's
the only one I could think of that would debunk that claim would be someone doing that experiment I just said.
Well, there you go. You can plan that together. They're on Facebook, so I don't know if you're on Facebook, if you want to try to find them on there.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a video from Why You Are an Idiot. The problem is, gosh, I hit my clear plastic shield. The problem is, you guys won't hear it, because I don't have the audio routed back to you. So, it's 8 minutes. My goodness, from Why You Are an Idiot, or I just like to call him by his last name, Mr. Idiot. Oh my goodness, 8 minutes. How can I? Well, we'll do that in a little bit there. Okay, we'll do that later maybe. Oh, it's 1 minute. So all right, so yeah, Willie Pfister sent it. But the email actually didn't contain the video; just contained the title of the video, which I just went to YouTube and grabbed it. So I don't know what part of it. Yeah, get the timestamp. Good. Okay. I also got a video from someone else here, from Fly on the Wall. So let's see. It's a TIFF. I love TIFF files. Oh, Multi-Tom Tom says, comets don't exist. That's cute. Just deny. Just deny.
What don't exist?
Comets.
I guess the big meteor that just hit, and I think, where was it? Venezuela or somewhere? I just posted a community post on it. It just hit in Venezuela or Peru or somewhere. I wonder where that came from.
Who knows?
Well, MC, the dome probably has a big hole in it now.
Well, temporarily, the window's opened to let it in.
Right. The little worker nanobites who go up there and fix that hole.
Yeah. So, all right. The TIFF. So I use Chrome to display my these videos, right? So not the videos, the images, and a TIFF doesn't work in Chrome. So there we go. That was not what I wanted.
All right, guys, I gotta head out. You guys have fun, all right?
All right.
All right, take care.
All right.
Bye.
Have a good one.
So, all right, now I'm in Photoshop. Export as PNG. No transparency. There we go. Same folder. There it is. Quit Photoshop. There. All right. So you got the play-by-play of what I was doing in Photoshop. You're welcome. So here we go. Fly on the wall. No more education they get. The dumber they become. I'm so relieved to have left school with no GCSEs. And Michael Kirby says, I hear you and agree with you, bro. Yeah, so these people are excited that they don't have an education.
Awesome.
Yeah, we can all tell. It's no surprise to us. So, all right. Willie Pfister says 4:15 to 5:45 of Mr. Idiot's video. So
maybe one more year they'd have got that grammar right.
Yeah. So I tell you, what day is it today? Today is the 14th. My very first debate was with Mr. Idiot on April 20, a year ago now. So that was my first live debate. And it was hosted by a channel that does British politics normally. So it was a bit funny. So all right,
I debated on Rannies, and man, it's really hard. I don't know how you come back with the nonsense that they come back at you with. I mean, I was just sitting there with my mouth open. I didn't even know how to respond to half the stuff Logic said.
Yeah, Ranty. That's a tough place to be. This where I was a very neutral platform, but yeah, Mr. Idiot did, he did what he did. So all right, I'm gonna turn the audio up. You guys won't hear it unless you listen on the YouTube. So don't talk until I start talking again, so that you don't talk over them.
Muted.
Sound good? All right. Oh, it's not going through right. Hold on. Output. Live stream. There we go. All right. Oh, he's so silly.
Here is a ball. Now, the ball doesn't look like much, right? Just looks like a regular ball. Well, this ball right here was chewed on by a dog. That's why it has those little marks over here. Just take a look at these marks. Okay? Nice and close. Take a look at them. Now, I want you to go on Google, and I want you to grab the moon. Grab a picture of the moon, and I want you to place them side by side. And I want you to compare them. And tell me what it looks like.
Oh my. Yeah. Is he trying to say that the moon looks like it was chewed on by a dog? Wow. So it looks like that, therefore that's what it is.
So, what is the conclusion that I'm coming to?
That you're wrong about everything?
That the story is true. That when the Titans were on the Earth, there was a Titan wolf named Fenrir. And he grew to immense sizes. My guess is he at least grew to one of those mountain-sized titans that we see in the pictures. And he was actually able to somehow jump up or somehow run up and actually chew on the moon. So those things we call craters are bite marks. They are literal bite marks. Those marks that you see on the moon are all from biting and scratching and tossing and turning the moon around and chewing on it on this flat Earth. Now, if you have something else to show me that can disprove what I'm saying, be my guest. Show me. I want to see.
No, it's not worth it. Wow. All right. Yeah, I'm done watching. If you guys, he to review, he thinks that the moon was chewed on by a dog. Wow. Yeah, he really does.
Really?
Yeah, Alex Alford, can we even consider it ethical to make fun of this guy? I'm being serious. He keeps putting himself out there. If I don't, yeah, what do you do?
What is the red ball? What's that supposed to be?
He says that the moon was chewed on by a ball. That red ball was chewed on by a dog. Therefore, the moon was chewed on by a dog.
Come on now, we know that makes sense.
Yeah, there's Clifford, remember?
The big red dog.
You know, the big red dog?
He's got to be a pretty big ass red dog.
Oh, I got a good one on Nathan Thompson here.
Was that Cliff the dog petrified, or was that an elephant?
In the video here.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like this. We've got what looks like an elephant here. Now this particular photo does not look very legit. I'd like to get the original and do a little forensics on that. You can't really do it in a video. But I suspect this is actually Photoshop.
Yeah, it looks like it.
All right. So let's see. I've got one from. This is from another Greg on Facebook sends this here from Nathan Thompson. Says, you can't love God and social distance at the same time. Forget be fruitful and multiply. How do you lay hands on and pray for people if you're a massage therapist, chiropractor, hairstylist, makeup artist, and that's your gift? How do you do that from 6 feet away from people? Wake up, guys. This was never Bart cartoon bugs. It was an attack on our God and Constitution. The New World Order is real, and multinational corporations like Walmart just took over the marketplace. Stay out there. Stay woke out there.
Wow. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Constitution, but wow.
Yeah. That's so many layers, right? A good crazy thing has a little bit of truth in it, right? So yeah, I like the Constitution and preventing people from freedom of expression and that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's an issue, but that's not what this is about. So, and it's not like if you look at the other that people like to look at and they make claims about the previous pandemics, like in 1918 swine flu, and there's one in the 1880s, 1890s. They did quarantining as well then. I had not heard of that until, recently that they did that.
Wow.
So,
I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's what if that's what it takes to kill it, get rid of it, then so be it.
So, gotten a few more coming in. So, all right, let's see. I got some from Glober Mom. Let's see. 2 more from Glober Mom.
Yeah, I sent you one as well through the Facebook.
Yeah,
so.
I saw that. So
That's,
right.
okay.
The only little bit of truth that statement Nathan has in it is that they can't do his hair from 6 feet away.
But the thing is, some of those things you can do still, right? But small groups, but whatever. So, all right. Nathan's just such a turd. So here's from Glober Mom. How many of these? Let's see. I want to get this big enough. How many of these sad fake channels are you ex-military alcoholics going to churn out? Glober Mom, I didn't know you were ex-military alcoholic. All right, I see that, P. Barnes. I'll check my email. Also, the central equation in orbital mechanics is laughably fake, so the ISS is an impossible device. But you're not paid to understand that, so you'll doubtless fill my notifications with pompous lies. Meh. So, the central equation in orbital mechanics is laughably fake. Oh, I guess I'm convinced. There you go. You said it.
Of course.
I would disprove everything.
So Glober Mom responds, I'm through tears, I'm sure. Sad fake channels, ex-military alcoholics paid. Lol. I don't control YouTube, so complain to them about getting notifications with pompous lies. Very, very savage there. All right, Cornelius Crew responds again. I notice you didn't deny the thing I said and avoided the part about orbital mechanics. Muting you now. This was on your channel, Glober Mom, and he muted you on your channel, apparently. So,
wow.
All right, I gotta find this guy. This guy's crazy. Cornelius Crew. There it is. 14 subscribers. That's not the one. Did I spell it right? Corn? Elius Crew. Yep. I found one, but it's not him. It's a different vid. Oh. Wow, where is he? All right, well, whatever. Can't find him. Okay, got another one from Glober Mom. Let's see. That's a good one.
Have you ever heard of Mag Truth, MC?
Mag Truth?
Yeah. You've got to go to this guy. He's everything in the world is conspiracy. He just did a video about Kenny Rogers and how Kenny Rogers was pedophile and he was about Satan, and his song "The Gambler" was a satanic song.
Is it Mad Ugly Truth Live official channel?
Yep, Mag Ugly Truth. Yep, that's it. That's him.
All right.
Yep. I see a video about.
Yep. All right. So, this is Cornelius Crew again. Glober Mom, are they both on your channel still? All right. The ISS is fake, and so are flat earthers, and so is this channel. You are hopeless. Is he not a flat earther? Does he just think that the ISS is fake? Is that his deal? I don't know. Glober Mom, reality is such a struggle for some. Cornelius comes back. Wow, such a comeback. Notice you didn't deny anything I said, though. Because denying's going to work so well. Apparently, that's all that he needs is a denial, and therefore it's right. So, Glober Mom, you didn't ask me a question, so just give me you just gave me your opinion. So, yep, exactly. All right, let's see. Let me check my email. P. Barnes sent me. Oh, Nathan. Another Nathan.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see, is that... There it is. It's a short one. Short but sweet. Nathan Thompson with a wrench. When you guys realize the Earth's flat, you're gonna yell at kids too.
Oh my god.
No. No. No,
Even if I did yell at kids, I would never drive my van down in front of a school and try to get them to come to the window.
I got candy, kids. I got candy.
Oh my goodness.
No, he didn't.
That's a bad idea on so many levels.
Oh yeah, when he was chasing, he was chasing the bus. Chasing. Oh, it was, and you know, Nathan's full-time job is yelling at kids at schools, and they're not in school right now, so he's technically unemployed. So all right, I got oh yeah, Mario. Everything from Mario is wrong. Everything.
He must be Nathan's brother.
He knows him and Nathan are buds. They're friends. So
Yeah, they hung out together. Yeah,
Yeah, they did a video together.
that's right.
they have.
Yeah.
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 Nathan
What is his name?
interviewed
Austin?
Nathan interviewed him.
It's actually on the page. I'll tag you in it.
What was his name? What is this guy's name, MP, that's coming up?
This is Mario, or his real name is Simon Ramos. And Jordan Sweet, who just took off a little bit ago, debated him last week on my channel. It was all of 33 minutes before he rage quit, where he said that in order to replicate an experiment like the Cavendish experiment, you had to have the same size lead balls, and they had to be in the same size room, and also that lead is really hard to get. So this is a meme that he made. 333-pound lead balls. You don't got the balls to do what Cavendish did. All right. And then let's see. What is this one here?
Okay, so yeah, this was a conversation.
I edited it.
Oh yeah, if you look at the next one, it's the same thing but edited to get rid of most of the screen.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, just make it a little easier to fit in there. But it was Rob Wilson was on there, and this was on one of Mario's posts that he always puts up that says, "Post your globy, experiments," whatever he says.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
But yeah, the copy and paste thing that he does, it's weird. But this was one of the responses to it. You can see.
All right, I'll read it. So Rob Wilson responds with, "I've created a control network over approximately 10 kilometers using center," in parentheses, correct spelling in case those over the pond have issues, using over approximately 10 kilometers using center point polygons. The measured distances and angles do not work unless reduced to the spheroid, accounting for the geoid locally. Impossible on a flat Earth, proves the globe. I have done this more than once. Is done constantly in civil engineering, e.g. the Channel Tunnel between Folkestone and Calais. Flat Earth calculations would have caused the two tunnels to miss. Globe Earth calculations made them meet perfectly under the English Channel. Something I have done, and an example of others doing the same. Mic drop. And we got Mario's response. I'm sure it will be intelligent. That's a really long paragraph, but it is not proof that you went outside to replicate any globy science experiment.
And there's more to the comment thread, but it's just him repeating the same thing. You've never gone outside to do basically his job of going outside to prove that it's a globe. Well, he's a civil engineer. He does bridges and stuff.
Yep. So super. So if I know most people probably have not experienced Mario/Simon on Facebook, but that is to a T exactly what he does, right? He demands He's like constantly posting this thing saying, post the experiments that you personally did right here, right, with an arrow with a hand pointing down. And then every single time somebody does it, this is the answer. I don't believe it.
And then he spends memes.
Yeah, and then it's hours and hours and days of him tagging you saying you didn't actually do anything. You're unemployed. You sit on the couch all day long. This is all obviously projection. I've talked to a few people.
Yeah.
Mario or Simon is barely employed. Apparently lives with his mom. Has a kid but doesn't take care of him. Smokes dope all day. And mostly lives in his van, because if you watch the debate from last week, it was 3 a.m. here, 1 a.m. in California. He was in his van. 1 a.m. during the lockdown. He wasn't coming from work.
He could be like PC, and his wife thinks he's an idiot.
I'm pretty sure he's not married.
No. He also feeds his dog fish food.
Yeah, I missed that one.
He feeds his dog fish food?
Apparently, he got so confused at the supermarket, he ended up buying his dog fish food.
Wow.
Fish food's expensive.
He must have been on some good shit.
Oh, jeez. All right, let's see. I make sure I got this. I got a bunch of people have sent me stuff, so I just want to make sure I got all. Here's Punchy. Punchy sent me something. Let me see here. All right, here comes from Punchy. Looks like it's a screenshot on his phone. So, it's a Facebook or a YouTube reply. Comment: sun gets smaller on flat Earth, which it doesn't. It's glare, but they love that one. Punchy says, so no solar filter was used, nor was anything else to make this a properly controlled experiment. Nice try, though. By the way, I saw an optical illusion on a piece of paper the other day. Since I just looked at it and it appeared to be moving, does that mean it was? The Las Vegas Elite. A properly controlled experiment? People can see that the sun doesn't always set as you claim here. What is the sun, by the way? It's a great big fiery ball in the center of our solar system, but that's not important right now.
That's what Brian's logic tried to tell me. Well, we don't really know what the sun is. I was like, it doesn't matter. It's an object that we view, so it obeys the laws of perspective.
Yeah. Well, and when the flat earther says we don't know, exactly. You, as in flat earthers, don't know, but the rest of us do. All right. So
Exactly.
Hopeful pessimist responds. Spectrum analysis of the light from the sun shows it's composed of helium and hydrogen. Spectrum analysis can reveal the components of any light source, be it argon, neon, helium, hydrogen, or any combo of each. There you go. Also called Fraunhofer lines, but flat earthers don't like that, so they just pretend it doesn't exist. So, Multi-Tom-Tom, what's the sun made out of? Plasma, he says. Excellent. And what makes it so hot, Multi-Tom-Tom? So that's amazing. Multi-Tom-Tom actually declared something. It's, his answer is easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's not, people, it's not made of lemon squeezy. Just keep that in mind. Okay. Super. All right, I got this one here. I love this one. Pilots black out at 9 Gs at the top. And the bottom, the Earth spins at 1,000 miles per hour and travels through space at 67,000 miles per hour. At least they didn't say 66.6 thousand miles per hour. Anyway, and humans don't black out from any of this. Oh. That's
wow.
that's like
It's a G, man.
it is not that difficult to calculate centrifugal acceleration. What you do is you go to your computer and you type formula for centrifugal acceleration. That's how you do it. It's v squared over r. Is that right? Or is it v over r squared? It's one or the other. Google it. Anyway, at the equator, the centrifugal force at the equator is the acceleration is 0.03 meters per second squared up. Right? How many G's is that? How many G's is that? Well, a G is 9.8, so it's 0.03 versus 9.8. Much, 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 much less than a G. So there you go. Sean Hawkins. Oh, a couple messages on you sent me. Cool. On Facebook Messenger, Sean? Oh, you sent a couple or comments. Or how did you send them? Did you send? All right. Sean, I don't see anything from you anywhere. So, yeah, you can send it on. You can send it to mc2 and mc2.net, or on Facebook Messenger. So, yeah, the mic noise is giving me a headache, says Phil KO. So that's you. I think that's still you. Say what? Yeah. So yeah, careful. He's doing it.
No,
yeah,
I've been started.
Yeah, awesome. Multi Tom Tom says F equals MA debunks gravity. Well, you're wrong. I've considered the evidence you've presented, and I'm unconvinced. So, all right. Let's see. Oh, this was a good one. This was from a concaver. So, 24.2 mile high record jump. This is the Red Bull jump. Notice the horizon is still at eye level. Also notice that nowhere in the picture is a measuring device telling us where eye level is. So we don't know where eye level is actually. And then this picture.
He's wrong. Of course it is.
This two scale picture. Two scale picture where the person is above the globe Earth, twice the distance of the diameter of the globe Earth. Hey, Punchy. And yep, didn't do the math there. Then also, flat Earth also didn't do the math. And then concave Earth, where it's in the middle. But what he missed about concave Earth is that you wouldn't see a horizon. You would see, up the wall a little bit. And if you looked up, you'd see, the other side or something. So we got that going. So, hey, Punchy, say hi.
Hello, hello.
There it is.
And I'm muted. Beautiful.
We can hear you.
You
Oh, all right. So I was talking with the conspiracist this morning. So you guys on Zoom won't hear it, but this is a video from the conspiracist. If you're not familiar with him, go sub to him. He's hilarious. It's all satire. So I will.
Sounds like Mag Truth.
Mag Truth, maybe you think he's satire? I know that the conspiracist is satire. If you've not subbed to him, it's in the chat right there. Go sub to him now. He's got a bunch of funny joke flat Earth videos. So I'm gonna play this. You guys on Zoom won't hear it, so just it's 34 seconds. So don't say anything for 34 seconds.
You never guess what happened to me today. I was walking down the road, minding my own business. Went past one of them 5G towers. Out of nowhere, shat myself. Yeah. there was no one around, so I was able to just sort of wiggle it out the leg like that and carry on walking.
So he says he was out walking by some 5G towers and shat himself, but nobody was around, so he just wiggled it out his leg.
Huh?
No, Mad Truth isn't satire, but I just say he can be that bad.
Wiggle his leg.
So Marty Moo still using Zoom. Tons of news about how unsafe a product that is this week. Yeah, there have been a few security issues with Zoom, but
Wait, what kind of security issues?
well, things like the chat, the text chat that we haven't done anything with, can be leaked out. They fixed it, but so don't type your password in the text chat, people. It's not a problem. Yeah, if I was real concerned about the people listening in that I didn't want them to listen into this, but I'm broadcasting it live, so I'm not really all that worried. Oh, Gary Whitebenga. See, I loved that Gary showed up for the funny comments video to give us some funny comments. The horizon is proof of the flat earth. Funny comment. Not that funny. Give us another one, Gary. Get a little more funny. All right. So this one here. What do you guys think of this picture?
It's pretty funny.
Oh my god.
It says if you're ever feeling real dumb, just remember some people think this moon is being lit by an object behind it. Now, the reason why that this isn't a thing, because that is a photoshopped in moon. That's not an actual photograph.
Oh, yes.
So
Yeah, full moon doesn't appear when the sun is
it's
in the sky.
No.
yeah.
Well, I think we could reword this saying, if you're ever feeling real dumb, just remember some people think that this is an actual image of a moon being lit by an object that is behind it.
Exactly. Yeah, man devil. Nobody's ever seen a full moon and sun at that angle. And let's see, Marty Moose. Marty Moose says, yeah, just Google the Zoom stuff. Yep. Zoom is being hacked, says Multi Tom Tom. And then what was it? Where was the other one from Marty Moose? That Russia is listening. There it is. Zoom is being recorded by the CCP. That'd be China, right? MC Tune is right. They probably won't do anything with this, but terrible for business application. Yeah, be careful. We do video chats, and I'll just write my own video chat software in the future, maybe.
Okay. No, that's
Or not.
fine. I've never put my info in anything. I just haven't been fully clothed, is all I'm saying.
No, I don't want to know about that. All right. Oh, I gotta check. Sean Hawkins sent a few. There we go. I got two of them. So let's see. The first one looks like it's empty.
Oh no, not this one.
Fire requires.
That is totally JM Truth material there, isn't it?
Oh yes. Well, and it's not even JM Truth. I've seen this. Now, keep in mind, when I say so many times, I don't mean I've seen it like time and time again. I just mean time. I've seen it so many times for how often I should see it, which should be never. But it's always people that have absolutely no idea what they're arguing against, and then I see stuff like this.
Yeah. What do you say? It's craziness that you can't debunk the globe or heliocentric model by not understanding it. You have to first understand it. So if you're like, it's not a globe because fire requires oxygen and the sun, whatever. Nope.
You just got to understand it right. Of course, what is the sun in your model, your flat Earth model? Nothing. They never give that. So there we go.
Hey, MC, that is not important.
That evidence is not important. All right, we got a couple.
It's only important when it comes to our model.
Yep. All right, we've got from Sean Hawkins here. We've got Coriolis effect definition. The Coriolis effect is an apparent effect, an illusion produced by the rotating frame of reference. The type of effect is known as a fictitious force or inertial force. The Coriolis effect occurs when an object moving along the straight path is viewed from a non-fixed frame of reference. Typically, this moving frame of reference is the Earth, which rotates at a fixed speed. When you view an object in the air that is following a straight path, the object will appear to lose its course because of the rotation of the Earth. And they've underlined a couple things here, thinking that they're onto something. This looks like a video from somebody. And Gamer Tamer, Sean, why isn't the moon circling Antarctica the bottom of the supposed gravity well?
What? No.
The whole Australians are upside down.
Sean says he sent the wrong thing, but that, Sean, is the right thing. I love that.
That's where all the gravity lives.
That is wow.
Sean, that's a winner. That's a winner.
That's an easy winner, right?
I don't even know what to say. You can't even make something like that up. I mean, you can obviously, but you can't as a joke. You actually have to be that stupid. Like,
oh, Sean, if it's okay, I'd like to put that on my website. That's fantastic. That is fantastic.
I want to post that.
You know what makes it good is the joke doesn't come to fruition until the last two words. You know.
Yeah.
well, and actually, where did I see this? Oh yeah, so Mandevil said he thinks the trampoline quote unquote example of curved space-time is literal. That's probably exact. Yeah, I was even thinking about that. That's probably exactly what he thinks.
Oh yeah, that is a reification fallacy. All right, Sean, there's this other one that you sent. Maybe this is the one.
It sounds like the flat Earth Greg was a debate the other day.
All right, so this is a Ranty's roundtable. Kind of hard to read the stuff there, but let's see this comment here. Brandon Toy, who's got a wrench on Ranty's channel, so is probably a flat earther. Refraction. The sun's supposed non-change I'm size from midday to sunset indicates the size is changing.
What?
It has to, he says.
So the fact that the sun doesn't change in size indicates that the sun is changing. What?
I'm supposing that I'm is supposed to be inside and not I'm size, but
yeah.
No, that is. I'm just laughing because he's saying that the fact that the sun doesn't change size means that it does change size.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, Sean.
Well
done. Well done.
Earth doesn't rotate means it does. Right.
And so anyway, that is that one there is the reification right there. I've concluded that it's flat and it changes size and it doesn't change size. Therefore,
does.
Go see my first point, I guess.
Wow.
Oh, Gary Wybenga says, watch CT's video of ships disappearing bottom first and start at 3 minutes and play slow speed and tell me what happens to the red portion of the bottom of the ship. Yeah, that's not funny enough, Gary. Gary, try again to be funnier in your silly comments. Do that copy paste thing you always do about the clouds or the horizon or something like that. That's the kind of funny we're looking for.
It's true. It does give you some very good chuckles.
Gary and Multi Tom Tom, both. So all right, let's see. I'm gonna just make sure I got. Yep. All right.
Oh gosh.
Let's see, can you read that? I'll zoom in a little bit. If I need some answers, I can't wait to hear your globe Earth explain this one. If the sun is in space, why is there light on Earth but not in space?
No.
I feel like that's where Brennan from the debate was trying to go to.
I think so.
No, I missed the end of that debate, but I did hear the one part where he said, if the sun isn't, I'm paraphrasing here, so I forget exactly how he phrased it, but he said, if the sun is in space, or if it's dark, he said, if space is dark, how come you can see the Earth? Like, what is the sun reflecting off of, or whatever? I kind of,
Yep.
I have
That's what I'm
heard that,
talking.
I was like, what?
But if you look at the bottom, you can see he's got like an iMessage that says from the FBI, delete this now. Delete this right now.
Oh, he made that meme.
He figured it all out.
So the FBI caught up with him.
Yeah, he's got it all figured out. And they're sending them in class.
Dude, I was accused today of being assigned to somebody.
What?
Yes.
Didn't John call the FBI on you?
John Puckett. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know what John Puckett actually did, because what he says and what he does I don't think match, but he did show a video. He went outside his house and showed a video of a white pickup truck across the street from his house. The FBI are following him. Yep. Well, Flat Earth Aussie Jesus was going to sue me for defamation of character, which is silly because you have to have character first.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. It's like when sorry.
Punchy, go.
I was gonna say it's just kind of like with flat earthers. They can't be brainwashed because you have to have a brain to wash in the first place.
Good point. Oh, Zep Tepe says, he quoting Matthias the Walking Witness, Freudian slip there, sorry, says, you can't start an argument with the word if. Actually, modus tollens, basically every hypothesis.
Right.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, all right, let's see what I got here. Oh, this is Mario. So this is an example of if you're not up on Mario, he posts this stuff all day long. Oh, and Sean Hawkins is in here too. Mario says, Michael Toon, come out wherever you are, stop hiding, come out and recite the Stanford Plato citation in regards to replication and reproducibility. So Jeffrey Michael and Sean Hawkins can see who was the one that actually got wrecked in that debate. Lol, even other globies on Facebook have turned on you now for making that BS up. Buh, ha ha ha, so comical. I'm unfamiliar of who turned on me.
That was a lot of big words for him.
It is. His mom probably helped him type it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Mario. You can't have your parents help you with your homework. You know that, right?
You're gonna fail. You're gonna fail class if you do that. So all right. This is. I think the next thing I have here is the Stanford citation. So he had been going on. This is from him. He keeps posting this all day, like 5-10 times a day. He'll post a new comment in his group and tag a whole bunch of people. On this, and so this is him trying to support his claim that you need to have an exact duplicate. So if you're going to reproduce the Cavendish experiment, it has to be in a shed 10 feet wide like the original. It has to be lead balls the same size as the original. Everything has to be the same. And I'm like, show your citation. So here it is. Replication as a distinguishing feature of science. There's a widespread belief that science is distinct from other knowledge accumulation endeavors, and some have suggested that replication distinguishes science in this respect. According to open science collaboration, reproducible research practices are at the heart of sound research and integral to the scientific method. I'm amazed that Simon read that. But
he didn't understand a word that he read.
No, he didn't. And the fact that when he posts this as some sort of support for his claim that the building has to be the same size and the lead balls have to be the same size and all that.
Because he's never heard the word to scale, probably.
Yeah, you're reproducing the experiment in that you are retesting the same thing, right? You're not performing the identical experiment. In fact, if it were identical in every way, you'd get the identical output, which you wouldn't actually want. You want to have some slightly different way of testing it, and then you get the same result. That's right there what you want to see. That's the
Whoa. Are you like implying or saying in some way that you should try experiments, just in different ways to look for different controls or for different variables to set certain controls and all that to make sure that you're coming to the right conclusion? Because if so, that is insane.
Me? No. Not that you're doing different controls, but like if you're going to do an experiment with 100-pound lead balls and do the math and it comes out to be some certain thing, do it again with 5-pound lead balls and see if it comes out to the same thing. Then do it with 1,000-pound lead balls.
Yeah, no, I know that. I was just, maybe it came out wrong. I was just making fun of them. I was just saying if you use different things and look for different controls and look for different variables and you come to the same conclusion every time with all those taken into place.
At the start, he said that the process of elimination is science.
And you do use elimination, absolutely. But that isn't it. Right?
Yeah.
So Steve the Catch Couch says to reproduce the Cavendish experiment, you have to be named Cavendish.
That's true.
Well, you also have to do it in the 1700s, right? Wasn't that when he did? Oh, no, the 18, right? 1800s.
Yep.
You have to do.
Yeah.
So
you have to have the same haircut.
Well, and
done by the same barber.
Well, but hey. Well, what if some guy named Macintosh did the exact same experiment? Would we just be arguing bananas and apples at that point? Or?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I would love to see the Cavendish experiment done with Cavendish bananas instead of lead balls.
I just think of Ralph from The Simpsons. Go banana!
Oh, all right. Zep Tepe, did you see a Sleeping Warriors video where he admits moonlight isn't cold? I did not. That's amazing.
Yeah, Sleeping Warriors is a whole different kind of dumb. He's the only guy I know that got 5 divided by 0 wrong. Everybody told him, and he tried to argue that math was wrong. He was right.
Yep.
Well, do you remember when he said you can't have negative numbers? Because if he had, what was it? If he had 3 ice creams and he
it took away 5.
It's like, well, in that case, if I have, let's say, $100 in my bank account, I'm just going to go buy a Ferrari because I won't owe them anything.
Yep. It gets to 0 and stops.
Yes.
And flips it every month. You just have to see.
Although, before we leave this one quote here, this just reminds me. Do you remember when you were speaking to JM Truth a couple weeks back, or even a couple months back, and you were talking about the Cavendish experiment? And he said that it wasn't real science because it wasn't natural. Because when he heard the word natural world, he thought like, grass and trees and hippies and all that.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
Yep. Yeah, but his experiment is fine somehow.
I tried to debate Riley. He told me I was too stupid. I was like, that coming from the guy who said eclipses are every month.
All right, so let's see. All right, so Gary Wybenga, he's up in his game, trying to be funny. He says, MC Toon, play the video Coward. Not quite funny, but I think you're getting there. The point of this video, Gary, isn't to play your videos. It's to laugh at silly things that flat earthers say. So you're getting there. Maybe you could say something a little funnier, right?
Try something scientific.
Yeah, try to be scientific. That's a good one. I like. When is Sean Hawkins? When is JM's movie due? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't know either. So, I've been following Shelley Lewis a little bit on Facebook, and she says some really awful things. She basically is telling people to go take down 5G towers. So that's awesome.
And I saw someone in your earlier video, I forget who it was, and they were saying that apparently people either by where they lived or they mentioned a place, I forget where, that people were apparently like taking them down.
They are burning them. They're setting them on fire and trying to cut them down. I did see a few pictures on Facebook in some 5G groups of like what looks like cell towers, cell phone stuff that's laying in the ground in piles and stuff, claiming that they took it down. But I think it's probably just like an instigator, like taking fake pictures and claiming that he's doing it to try to get people to actually go destroy them, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know because it's, you know, you don't see who it is and they don't, you know, not enough information to confirm it. So Gary Wabenga, it's not my video, it's your pal CT's. Not funny. Dude, try to be funny. Who's CT? Who's CT?
I have no clue.
Can you type more than just the letter CT when you're...
Hey, come, that's asking a lot.
Yeah. What for the Earth has been proven flat, says Multi-Tom-Tom. Nothing has been proven in science, Multi-Tom-Tom. Critical think. Critical think. There you go. All right. No. Gary Wabenga, you've been invited to come on whenever you want to come on for a debate. You know where I am. All right. Should we move on?
Yes.
Yeah.
CT computer terminal. Yes. So, this is a 5G thing. So, the main symptoms of radiation, let's see, pneumonitis, shortness of breath, dry cough, feeling of fullness in your chest, and flu-like symptoms. So what they're doing is they're trying to say that 5G is causing COVID-19, right?
Yeah, with the same symptoms.
Yes.
Ask everybody in France where they got it.
In where?
France.
Well, I think there's a little bit in France, but 5G is only in the densest cities. It's not in anywhere outside of the dense cities.
France hasn't 5G in yet, and they're number 4 on coronavirus cases.
Yeah. Israel's up there. The only place I think in South Africa that has it is a couple cities the only place in all of Africa that has it is a couple cities in South Africa. Yet, pretty much every country has some. So,
yeah, and I don't think we have it where I live.
In Canada?
No, or at the very least where I live in Canada.
Oh, in Winnipeg?
Yeah.
They can't even ID 5G masts. Yeah, they don't know what all of these Facebook groups is people with pictures from their, from the street saying, "Is this 5G? Is this 5G? Is this 5G?" So, all right. So good. No, go ahead.
I think with people being on lockdown and everything, people don't have much to do, so they get sucked into these things, and yeah.
Let's see, dude. What's my
wait? Brady's in chat. He said Punchy's wrong. There's confirmed community spread in Winnipeg. No, I'm not referring to COVID. I'm referring to 5G, Brady. I know we have it. I know we have COVID in Winnipeg.
5G, yes. So I read a thing from January.
Sorry?
that was from Canada, that they were planning to install it in a couple cities in Canada in 2020. And at first they're going to use the 2.4 gigahertz, then 800 megahertz, and maybe later in 2020 they're going to use a 3.5 gigahertz. No plans at all in Canada to use anything higher than 3.5 gigahertz in this year that is currently 2020.
Yeah, and it kind of bugs me because I just got a new phone, which has 5G capabilities. Do I get to use those? No.
No, sorry. So Sean,
Well, you start on.
Sean Hawkins says Marcel Bassett is a anti-5G. I'm not finding. I don't know. I couldn't find it.
Be right back.
So anyway, if 5G is the issue, is it the protocol or is it the frequencies? Make up your mind, right? All right. So anyway, this particular radiation I'm going to say that. And Bob, the science guy, is listening to me say this wrong. Sorry. Radiation pneumonitis could be. And then these symptoms. And so I looked up radiation pneumonitis. It is radiation sickness from ionizing radiation, like a nuclear accident or radiation treatment for cancer or something like that.
Well, how many times these fools got to be told that it doesn't 5G don't ionize?
Well, they don't believe it. So anyway, I posted the same thing. The symptoms are for high doses of ionizing radiation. For example, treatment for cancer or nuclear accident, radio frequencies too low energy. And here's where I don't know. I don't think they're going to do it. I say, but don't trust me. Use the ionization energy of cesium and the Planck-Einstein equation to confirm. Go ahead and prove me wrong. So do they do that? No. Martin something says they test a lot. This guy, there were tones of videos, radiation readings shown otherwise. Apparently he doesn't know what ionizing versus non-ionizing is. Unfortunately, those are heavily censored out of public eyes. So I say none of the cell frequencies are ionizing. And same thing, if you doubt my claim, use the Einstein-Planck equation to calculate the energy level and go on to state it. So there's a couple videos on that already, and I might do my own short video on that. There's like a bunch of 5G topics that I think a short video would be good on. Ionization, the footprint of where it's distributed and where it's not. I don't know, a bunch of them. I thought I might do a short video on them. But I definitely are you guys still there? In my microphone.
Yep.
Oh, I got it. Good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
I just every once in a while my headset will drop out. So Extra J emailed a screenshot of a conversation. It's long, so I highlighted just the gist in yellow if you're looking for more material. The backpedaling is amusing. All right, I'll look at that, Extra J. So, yeah, they don't, they're not interested in learning, but so I thought I'd do a couple short videos on it. So on 5G topics. So let's see what I got here. Oh, all of these devices down at the bottom prove the Earth is flat. Again, you don't understand science if you're claiming proof, but they have this binocular thing that you pay $0.25 to look out that is not a telescope.
That's apparently a telescope.
And then
a thermometer. Wow.
Yeah, well, that's
yes. A thermometer proves the flatness of the Earth somehow.
That's back to the cold moonlight.
Oh my goodness!
But let's say even if
Earth's flat, even if it was cold moonlight.
Exactly, that just proves it has cold moonlight. What does it do to the shape of the Earth?
I don't know. So this is from a guy called Say Paulo. He posted this. And Kirsten, do you have any words to say about Say Paulo?
I don't know. Yeah. he. I think he was as bad as Simon/Mario.
Yeah. So
yeah, he was
so
just
yesterday, this guy say Polo, I don't know. He I've challenged him to a debate before, and he ran. And so Kirsten had found him yesterday, and it's like, hey, check this guy out. So I went, I'm like, oh yeah, I know him. Anyway, so he went on and on. I was in the shower, actually. I took a shower, and while I was in the shower, he's like, he ran away. Where'd he go? He ran from the debate. And I came back. I'm like, all right, let's do it. And tonight at 10 o'clock. And then he's like, nope.
You had to answer his 5 questions.
Yeah, 5 questions, 5 answers. So I go, oh, what's the first question? And he asked me, which came first, gravity or the gravitational constant?
Wow.
So I'm like, oh, well, gravity existed before we understood it. We figured out the gravitational constant, recently in the big picture of history. And he just laughed, and I'm like, all right, well, what's the next question? And he wouldn't even answer it. It wouldn't even ask it. He ran away. So,
Yeah.
so let's see. Kenneth Schultz, please start with what band/frequency? 3/4G/LTE versus 5G band frequency. The rest above 5 gigahertz is transport mast to mast links. Oh, I didn't know about that. I have seen some talk of very high frequency, like higher than 60 gigahertz being mast to mast links, but not 60 gigahertz being to distribute to the phone. And it's a good point. If you're going to distribute to the phone, like in somebody's house, 60 gigahertz won't get there because it can't get through your skin. It can't get through the walls of your house. Clay Corbin, why don't you flat earthers jump on my show and show your evidence? No, they don't. So, all right, let's see. The planisphere apparently proves flat earth. The P900, unless it's in the hands of somebody like Red's Rhetoric, a sextant. What? How could a sextant? What flat earther has used a sextant ever?
Right.
A laser? Yes, a laser.
Okay, my favorite is this little spirit level that he has there. Like,
just
okay. In all fairness to any side, whether you're concave, convex, or flat, that in itself isn't evidence or proof of anything. That just shows you what level it is.
Wow.
Wait. Sorry, go ahead.
Let's see. Alex Elford. Alex Alford asked me a question about an email. You sent me an email. Did you just send it, or did I miss it like days ago? And I'm sorry if I did. About hosting between somebody who doesn't think the Earth is spherical, say flat Earth, but not sure who it is. I love to host. I love to debate myself as well, but I'm always happy to host. So, all right. A laser. Yeah, a laser. Have you looked at Effie Core's thing? They're the only flat earthers I've ever seen that captured the vertical temperature. So they actually got, I think at one side of the lake, they got the temperature next to the water and the temperature at the level that the laser was shooting out. And I calculated the lapse rate, and it gave a coefficient of refraction over 1.0, which means that the radius of the arc of the light will curve more, equal to or more than the radius of the Earth. So what they did is actually found evidence for a spherical Earth. So there you go.
Now, that's a bit over my head here, but just to make sure. So what you're saying basically is that if the Earth was flat, the laser should have just sank down right into the water.
Yes,
Before
yes.
it reached that destination.
Yeah,
with the
because
lapse rate.
because it has lapse rate has there it is, good old dot that I haven't been using, right?
That's pretty high. That's right.
Right. So yeah. So well, yeah, and it you only need a about 1 degree over 9 feet, 1 degree Celsius over 9 feet. If you have that for a good stretch. Foxabillo says, I noticed the theodolite's missing from that list. Oh, it's on the list. Just wait till we get to it. Anyway, so the arc, right? That's the radius of the Earth versus the arc of the light. If they're equal, that's a coefficient fraction of 1.0. If it's 1.0, then the light will curve with the Earth. And if it's flat like this, it'll go right into the water. So you disproved flat Earth there. All right, level, laser. We've got geodetic, which this picture might be a little hard to make out, but it looks like that is a GNSS receiver, which we would generally call a GPS receiver. I don't know how a global positioning system debunks flat Earth or proves flat Earth, but whatever. Astrolabe. Like the astrolabe that Al-Burundi used to measure the radius of the Earth, I guess. That's funny. So let's see. Somebody sent me a message on Facebook. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, Kirsten, I see. Okay. And here comes sundial, physical vases, gyroscope. None of these things do. And here's the theodolite and a compass. So that is not a theodolite.
Water level.
The water.
Wait. Oh, okay. And the Pascal vases or vases, however we want to pronounce it.
Yeah.
How does that prove a flat Earth? That's within like a foot or two of each other.
That's again. That's the
What?
it's level is
Flat
flat.
Earthers. Can I just tell you something? The Earth has a bigger circumference than 10 meters.
Oh, and yeah, Foxabillo. Yeah, that was worth it. I Can Science That says I recognize that theodolite. That's right. That theodolite is taken. It's a still from the video where they went to Malibu and then they went up on a mountain and the horizon did not rise to eye level. They took a still from that. They cherry picked that exact frame. And they didn't do the That's right, Charlie. The theodolite is from a video that shows the horizon does not drop with elevation, or that it dips with elevation.
Oh, and also one thing that I was gonna say when this isn't on this, but I just forgot about it. But I was gonna say 'cause I thought it was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. So you know how recently now this is what I'm thinking it is. I could be mistaken, but either if any of you or anyone in the side chat wants to let me know. So you know how SpaceX they started their Starlink program months back, whenever it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they launched a bunch of satellites. Well,
Yeah.
one time, I think it was between 2 weeks to a month ago, I went outside for a cigarette, roughly around 10:30 p.m. my time, and so I was looking up at the sky because it's a clear night, and so I saw a satellite cross by, and I'm thinking, neat, but I didn't think much of it. Then I saw another one, then another one, and there was actually, like, I kid you not, there was actually a parade of satellites all following the exact same line in the sky. Then there were a couple that were at slightly different declinations and going on slightly different paths, but for the most part, it was literally like I went and I woke my roommate up because I was like, holy crap, come check this out. And we went and looked, and we counted like probably between 15 and 20 satellites just coming by, and that's just from when I first saw it. There could have been a couple more from before that. So flat earthers, if you want to say that satellites are just satelloons or balloons or drones or whatever, I would love to hear how you could see something like that, where I literally saw between 15 and 20 satellites within the course of 3 minutes, all fly by at the exact same speed and following, except for a couple satellites, the exact same path. And then I saw it again the next night at a slightly more northerly declination. Now, I haven't seen it since, and that was a couple weeks ago, but I saw it 2 nights in a row, and I was like, okay, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. I would just love to know how they do that on a flat Earth.
Yeah, because we actually go out and look for them. We've seen them quite a few times, and I did send you, it wasn't my photo, but it was someone from down the road of the train. But anyway, I put it up, and of course Mario said that they were just white dots on a black background.
Yes, because who needs to tell you what it is when they can just say it's just lights in the sky?
Yeah. I mean, even though we saw it, and thousands of other people in New Zealand saw it.
Well, and so you were saying that you follow them, so you actually went there because you knew that it was going to be there?
Yes, there's a tracker, and we've been tracking them, and we saw the last lot, and then we've seen the new lot as well.
Yeah, so that's even more evidence. It's like, okay, so how come they could tell you this and they could predict it, and you were able to go where they predicted it and you could see it? Now, whereas for me, mine was complete fluke. I just looked up and saw it. But the fact that you're actually following it and you're following what they tell you, I would say that, that kind of gives a bit of evidence towards the fact that maybe they are telling you the truth, and maybe that is there, and maybe the math does work. Crazy thought, I know, but bear with me.
Yeah.
I'm Canadian, and they think I'm slow, eh? So.
Yeah, but I mean, that picture was taken with someone's cell phone when they saw them. I mean, it's not the best picture, but that's basically what you see until they start spreading out.
Yeah, how is that? How's that done, huh?
It's black with some white dots.
It was predicted and calculated, and it'll be here at this time, and there it is at that time. Yeah. How do you do that? It's
and the thing is too, it's not just one satellite. It's not just tracking the ISS.
Oh, my bad. I thought I was on mute.
No, that's okay. But yeah, the thing is too.
With you guys, I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's okay. Not a problem. But I guess my original concern with this was because they find that tracking the ISS is a big NASA thing, and that's a big conspiracy, and that it's a drone or whatever. Well, that's one satellite. Now, like I said, I saw this amount in my time. I have no idea how many other people saw. Keep in mind, I live in the city too, so maybe there were a couple that were too dim for me to see with light pollution. I couldn't imagine going to somewhere in the middle of nowhere and seeing all the satellites that were out there and all the stars in the background too. I would just love to know how they could predict all of those, and somehow, let's say they did fake them, how they could put them exactly where they were predicted without anyone screwing anything up ever.
Yeah, we're lucky because we live out in the middle of nowhere and we can see them really clearly. But
yeah,
but then he's a fangirl of Elon Musk, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh no.
Isn't he? Isn't he a fangirl of Elon Musk? And he's like, this isn't real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my son lives out in the country, and I'd love to go out to his house because there's no light pollution out there. I can see everything.
Yeah. That's cool. Let's see. And you got another one that you sent me here. There it is. Oh yeah, I've seen this so many times. In the chat, if you've seen this somewhere, let me know. Have you seen this particular claim? So we got 5G launched COVID-19 2019, 4G launched H1N1 2009, 3G launched influenza 1998, 2G was cholera in 91, 1G launched influenza in 1979. The introduction of radio wave caused the Spanish flu of 1918. Do you see a pattern? Every time the world gets an upgrade to its electromagnetic field, it messes people breathing up clearly. Outside the grammar and the space period and the space question mark, I don't know. I've seen people say that was some of those dates are not actually that accurate. But the real problem is if 4G was introduced in 2009 and H1N1 was the result of that, how come it's still not happening? Because my phone is 4G.
Mine too.
And it's still happening, and I never got H1N1, and I did not get vaccinated for it. So...
Well, my son lives on a farm, had a 4G phone, and has pigs, and didn't get swine flu. So what?
I like what Phil Ko put. The famous 1998 flu.
And cholera isn't a lung disorder.
Wait a minute. 3G in influenza in 1998. So, what?
Charlie has a good point. Why is it only people getting this? Why not animals?
Yeah.
Why didn't all the animals get the famous influenza of 1979?
Well, this is very easy to explain. Animals don't use cell phones.
Perfect.
Oh. Right.
You just broke the code.
All right. Is that my last?
I had to do my last impersonation though. Sorry, guys.
Let me see. That is my. Oh, that's not my last one. I got.
I got water all over my table doing it though.
Let's see. Oh, I got this is a good one here. The Walmart. This is Scott Biddle. I did a video about him a little bit ago. Walmart is mocking us. What did I see today at my local Walmart? 2020 planners normally $9.99, now only $1. Can anyone guess why 2020 planners are 90% off? Because it's April. It's April. You buy them in December. You buy them in December, not April. I'll tell you why. No one's planning anything this year. No one is going anywhere. Oh, Scott Biddle.
And just another crazy thought. Now, in all fairness, this could have been factored in before the pricing was done. I don't know. But another crazy thought. A lot of people have these things called cell phones, and they tend to do a lot of things on those, and computers.
Well, I say it's because it's April and a quarter of the year is gone, so they ripped 5%.
Exactly. Yeah. Who'd have thunk it, eh?
I received a few years ago a Dilbert calendar. And at the end of the year, I liked it so much, so I looked up all the future years that had the exact same layout, and I labeled it on the bottom, and twice I've used it since then, I think. So you could buy the 2020 planner in April and stockpile it for, 2037 when it's the same days or whatever.
Right.
All right. Let's see. Oh, people don't understand combustion. This is Sao Paulo again. 2 reasons this is impossible. No combustion without oxygen, and no medium to push against in the vacuum of space. So,
Wow. Holy crap.
So it's I don't understand things and I don't understand things. So yeah, they bring their own oxygen. The combustion isn't. And then yes, Newton's second law.
Third law, I think.
Third law.
Third.
Yep. Third.
Third.
Yep. You don't get to ignore Newton's third law unless you maybe have a disproof of it. Good luck with that, I guess.
Well, I mean, they have totally destroyed the second law of thermodynamics. So I'm sure one of them is going to come up with something.
Yep. They all understand it so well. So
Well, keep in mind, as far as anyone's concerned, the second law of thermodynamics is You can't have gas pressure without a container. That's literally all it is.
I know. Like, wait, that is not the second.
It's even remotely.
Oh, this year is 2020 is a leap year, and Peter G says 2020 is the same at 2048, longer time for leap years. So there you go, people. Go buy. They're on sale at Walmart. Stock up on your 2020 and 2048 planners. They're $1 each.
To know.
Oh. All right. That was Say Paulo, the guy that went kind of crazy. All right. Now, anybody, Wayne Chipman was, he debated, now, hold on. Look at this picture. I'm going to zoom way in. I don't know if you can see it well enough, but he looks like a normal human in that picture. When he debated FTFE, he looked like he looked like a homeless hillbilly.
He looks like Flat Earth Aussie Jesus. That's what he looks like.
Yeah.
Almost identical.
Little less beard, but all right. So he's calling somebody out, Rob Maddil McKenzie or something. He can win some real money here. So he has a challenge. Challenge. I have yet to meet anyone who could. Oh, the grammar's awesome. Who could defend the spinning Earth in debate? None can defend with proof, as hypothesis is not proof. I will give anyone who can debate the spinning Earth without using hypothesis and put up a defense that does not verge on insanity. 10,000 in U.S. currency. To win, you simply have to answer this question without using hypothesis. A hypothesis. I'm willing to give any spinning ball Earth believer the air moving with the Earth concerning the Earth's eastward movement, relative motion, conservation of momentum. I don't know why they're in separate lines. Now, with that in mind, let's have a little debate. He copy pastes this thing. I think he would fix the grammar. It's a mess. A plane leaving New York City heading south. Let's call it southward.
No, I was going to call it northward. I don't like how he changes words.
Southward speed 500 miles per hour, and its eastward speed, according to the science claims for a spinning ball Earth, is 790 miles per hour. You know what? Credit there. No flat earther, to my knowledge, has ever been able to apply sine or cosine to figure out the actual speed at a particular latitude. I'm sure somebody told it to him. So, all right.
Yeah.
Now, as it nears Quito, Ecuador, the air and Earth movement is 1,040 miles per hour. This is 250 miles per hour greater eastward movement than when the plane began. According to science claim, the plane's relative motion, too many commas, conservation of momentum, and the air's movement are all set at 790 miles per hour. He said that twice. Seriously. So how can 250 mile per hour air moving due east meeting a plane flying due south cause the plane to fly 250 miles per hour faster due east? This should be quite amusing if one of the ball earthers try to answer this. Now, if some moron mumbles Coriolis effect or some such nonsense, thinking they are going to win, go to someone else's post and bother them with your idiocy. All right, step 1 of a challenge, you have to prove that you have the money. Step 2, you put it in escrow. Step 3, you cannot be the judge because you'll just say, nuh-uh.
And step 4, you give us your money.
Yeah.
The thing is, pilots have actually come on there and explained everything to him, and he was still like, no.
Exactly. That's why you need to put it in escrow and have an independent judge.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So.
Oh, wait. Well, why can't you just do what Flat Out Hero did and just offer a ridiculous amount of money for a very simple challenge?
Yeah, straw man challenge.
Oh, you can't see.
No, we can't see it right now because you're...
The green screen. I have back here, behind the green screen that you can't see, my flight charts that... I muted you, say what? That Flat Out Hero that I won, and he didn't want to pay, so no surprise there. All right, so let's see. Then with that video, or with that silly challenge, he has this. He always includes these pictures. The 10 flattest places on Earth. Just claims, of course. So Ethiopia, the salt flats in Bolivia, and in Utah, the Maldives is 4. I don't know what. Lake Baikal, Siberia. Wadi Run, Jordan. Some salt flats in Botswana I can't pronounce. Everglades in Florida. Some mud flats in Germany, and a place in Australia. Cloncurry, Australia.
Cloncurry.
Yeah. So the interesting thing, of course, flat isn't really what they are. They are equidistant from the center of the Earth is what they are. And the second one there, the salt flats in Bolivia, have been surveyed in detail, and they're not actually even equidistant from the the center of the Earth.
Is there like a 6 foot difference or something like that?
Yeah, there's a I don't think it's 6 feet, but it's a significant difference vertically from the equidistant point, which is all about the geoid, where the geoid is about the gravitational potential instead of the actual linear distance. So anyway,
well, and also I was gonna say that's all wrong. He doesn't have Winnipeg, Manitoba on that list.
So, and now I don't know why, but for some reason he also has this picture he puts in there, which totally works against him, which is Eratosthenes' measurements, where he got the diameter of the Earth, actually the circumference of the Earth, correct. So I don't know why he includes that. He's confused. Anyway, then here's his. This one's awesome. I found. Basically, this is it. 182 days. We should see different stars in our night sky. Every 182 days. Right there. You got the sun in the middle and the Earth on either side, which of course we do see different constellations 6 months apart. So there you go, Wayne. Done.
Well, but have you ever kind of noticed how? No, I'm not. Sorry.
Go ahead, Punchy.
I was just gonna say, you ever notice how they never talk about constellations like, say, the most obvious one, Orion, but they'll talk about, say, certain stars like Polaris, not understanding the huge difference between why we can see Polaris year-round and not Orion, for instance.
Yeah. They don't care. So.
Yeah, with Wayne, I actually tried with Wayne that exact post that you put up. Maybe not that exact one, but he copies and pastes it everywhere. But I tried it with him in the group that he admins for, and I'm pretty sure I just caught a mute for it right after. So.
Oh yeah, he'll mute immediately.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Anytime. So there are at least 3 groups on Facebook called Flat Earth Society, and Wayne is a mod on one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, he will mute anybody that says anything. So he wants an echo chamber there, totally.
Yeah, like Oakley does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we've even got a festival. Wow. It's a Māori festival that actually celebrates the stars changing. If that makes any sense, like a new constellation coming over. So, I mean, how does that work on a flat Earth?
What's so funny is that Oakley is smart enough to mute us when we're getting to a point that he can't, quickly, just offhand shoulder shrug it away. But he wasn't smart enough to mute himself when he beat his kid.
Kirsten, planar walk.
Yeah.
It's like, is that a Kiwi I hear?
Yes.
Yeah, planar walk's from New Zealand, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kirsten, do you know planar walk? You must go know him in person, of course, right?
Yeah. Basically, in New Zealand, we know everybody.
That's what I thought. Don't worry, we're the exact same way in Canada.
Yeah, exactly. You know, everyone, like, he's my mum's best friend's son, you know?
Yeah, twice removed.
Twice removed, you know, yeah.
So let's see what it. Extra J asked, is that tfes.org or the flatearthsociety.org? There's two of them, and most people don't realize it. No, that's neither of them. In fact, on Facebook, there are three Facebook groups called the Flat Earth Society or just Flat Earth Society, and none of them have any relation to the websites tfes.org or theflatearthsociety.org. As far as I can tell, none of the leadership are the same. Two of the Flat Earth Societies, I think, are run by Globies. So...
Yes. I know them all.
Wait, Gary Wybanga, please tell me this is some kind of typo. No curve equals snow?
There you go, Gary. That's what I'm talking about. That's funny. No curve equals snow. Whatever that means, Gary, you got it.
Hey, you know what? He's right. Come to think of it, like I said, Winnipeg's very flat and we get a lot of snow. How did I not think of it before?
Let's see. Real Cygnus is jealous of New Zealand, actually. He
Why?
Why? He's probably a Lord of the Rings fan.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of us hobbits around, so.
And Gary Wybanga, explain why chips disappear bottom first. Oh, silly Gary. You're getting there. Oh, Gary comes back, no curve equals no ball. Yeah, but there's a curve. We've measured it. So, I've actually ran out of comments. And I haven't got any new emails or... Oh, I got a couple Discords. I got one more from Glober Mom. All right, then we're gonna call it from after Glober Mom here. Tell you, Glober Mom and Sean Hawkins are the big winners tonight. mctoon.net/comments. So there are the best ones. All right, let's see. Tosh.o. I kind of, let's see, I gotta redo this. So it's just, so it's sharing it. Where is it? There it is. Almost there. Oh, you see it now. I just got to get myself out of the way. There it is. All right. Glober Mom. It's from Nathan Thompson. That was it. Daniel Tosh was your evidence for team being wrong. Wow, Nathan. Nathan responds. It's called reality. Earth doesn't move under things. Earth doesn't move. Oh, this is on Nathan's channel. Okay. Glober Mom. P.S. You're blocked. Go troll another corner of Facebook. That's all it takes, right? He cannot be criticized. It hurts him too much. So Nathan's Glober Mom. Nathan's thanks for the laugh, Nathan. I could care less if you block me on Facebook. I barely go on it anymore, but stay within your echo chamber if it makes you feel morally superior. Exactly. Exactly. Nathan, you're a turd. How's that? Oh my. It is 2 hours and 20 minutes of comments. Full derp ahead. Searching for the edge. What did I call it? Hold on. I got it. I went too far on my thing. Oh my goodness, I screwed up again on that. I got to get the name right. All right. That's what I'm doing here. There it is. Searching for the edge. Full derp ahead. All right. Well, we got a couple people in here we're going to say thanks to. Say what? Thanks for coming. What do you got to say?
Not much, guys. I appreciate you having me on. Keep it flat, man.
Of course.
Y'all take care, man.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Jordan and Kirsten.
Horizon always rises to eye level.
Yeah.
And water never lies, so
There you go. Yeah, thanks for having us.
yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
And, it was fun.
Thank you. Yeah. Punchy, what do you got?
Put me on the spot here. Buy my new CD. It's only $5.99, and you get 5 songs on 10 CDs. It's amazing.
Perfect.
Did you get a haircut?
No,
No,
I haven't yet.
you haven't. All right. I just Ilya was asking if I could request that you wash your hair more. I mean, cut your hair, or never mind.
Well,
So-
I will do that when they open again. I'm a busy man. I can't wash my own hair. What am I, the Pope?
What do you mean? Okay. The Pope washes his own hair.
Yes.
Okay, whatever. Well, thanks everybody for joining and watching, and it was a lot of dumb. And Gary, Multi Tom Tom, MC Tune and Punchy are lovers confirmed. Ilya would be the one, not me. But
Well, I would say that it's Ilya and myself, Multi, and then MC Tunes just, if I need someone just to, relieve some stress, he's there, I guess.
yeah,
But
stress. Whatever. All right. Well, next week we got Matt Duckworth and I don't know, Shay, I guess the guy's name is, from New Zealand. So, and then I'm working on a video of Robert Steele interviewing Mark/Anthony Steele and 2 other crazies. It's a 30-minute video that this one is. I'm not going to do all of it. I want it to be less than 20, but it's a lot of crazy. Because Mark/Anthony Steele is the guy that took apart a LED light pole light and thinks that it's a military weapon because there's a 700 volt capacitor in it. That's how that's his level of understanding of electronics. So awesome. I'm working on that. So be looking for that in the next couple days, I hope. So if you liked this video, click like. If you didn't, tell me all about what you didn't like about it. So, and make sure you're subscribed if you're not, because got a shill. So, all right, thanks panel for coming, and we will catch you all next time. Bye.